So hi everyone, in this video what we will going to do, we will drop an Oracle database using silent method. And also see, you can see on the screen that Pune is the current Oracle database which is running on the system, and using the ATC override there is also the Oracle entry is there. So we will see that bash profile is there, and there is a SID which has been uh, present there. Okay, so you can see using this command dbca and then silent delete database, we will drop the database. Okay, so first change the password. So for doing this stuff we will need a sys password. Okay, so as a sysdb we will first change the sys password. So here this is the command for changing the sys password. Now we will copy this command and paste it on the terminal, so it will start the dropping process of the dbc database. Okay, so you can see here I have been pasted the command and it will work. Okay, it will progress one by one. So you can see sys and sys password is there. Okay, at last we can see that force arclog deletion. So arclogs will keep the changes of the database. Okay, so we will no longer require the old arclog, so that's why we are using the force arclog deletion flag there also. So you can see preferring for db operation, it is completing gradually. Okay, connecting to database, you can see 35 to 52%. So this way it will work. Okay, this is the command, and now you can see that this has been completed. So this way guys we can drop the Oracle database silently. Okay, so you can see there is no entry for the Oracle database in the etc or tab file also. So after the database has been dropped, we can see no entry in the ORA tab also. Now what we will do, we will create a new database silently. Okay, so for that you can see this is the command. Okay, so we will take 3 GB of total memory. Okay, and since the bash profile has the Oracle SID there, so we don't need to mention it individually there. So these are all the details. Okay, so we will create a PDB there. Now you can see when we echo the Oracle SID, it's there, right? So first we will try to paste the command as it is, but I don't think it will work. So we will create a shell script for that. Okay, so now we will create a shell script with the name of create db.sh. Okay, then change the permission to 77. So inside this shell script we will paste this dbca silent command. Okay, so just for the sake of it will work. Again we will copy it. Okay, so just keep these forward slashes. Okay, in the linear order, right? So one by one, so these are required because this will tell the terminal that this is a next command. Okay, so just execute the shell script. Okay, so you can see this way we can execute the shell script and the script will run, and we will see in the terminal, on the terminal, soon we will see that how it will start. So now you can see that prepare for db operation, it starts from 8%. So the installation of the Oracle DB is solely depends upon the resource, the available resources on your PC. Okay, so since we are having a laptop, so it will take some time. But why? So if it's a server, it will no longer take much time. Okay, it will complete depending upon the size of the Oracle database you are trying to install. Also the allocated space you are given to the database, as well as the RAM. Okay, RAM also there. RAM is also an important part because most of the work of the Oracle database has been performed on the RAM. Okay, so you can see there are memory space are there, right? So for example, shared library memory is there. Okay, PGA, private global area, and AGA, system global area. So these are some memory spaces. Okay, that has been inside the Oracle database structure. Okay, how the Oracle works, so it works on the memory basis. Okay, so it will take some time, right? So we will wait till then. After that it has been completed, we will see that how it's going to be work. Okay. So now you can see that it is gradually progressing. Okay, so from prepare for DB operation at 8% completed, it goes on copying database file 31% complete, creating and starting Oracle instance. Okay. So next next step would be the creating and starting the Oracle instance. Okay, so there it has been completed 32% till now. So likewise it will start to progress, it will keep on progressing. So this way how the silent installation works. Okay, so if you are if there is no graphical user interface, because since the GUI is much more simple than this. Okay, so you just have to execute the DBC and it will open. Okay, a pop-up window will open with the available options. Okay, so that is much simpler than this, but that will take much time. Okay, depends upon the background process. Okay, but in case of silent installation, you can simply put all the commands inside a shell script. Okay, and the shell script will do the work in the background, and it will install the Oracle database quickly, right? So currently we are installing the Oracle database. Okay, we are creating a new database, and the first step for installing the Oracle DBMS system is like, first of all you need to install the Oracle software. Okay, after the Oracle software has been installed, the Oracle software package will distribute the directories on all that stuff. Okay, so it will keep a record of that uh, somewhere else there is a FRA. Okay, which will use for Arman backups. uh, on the another location it will be for the data files. Okay, redo logs and all that stuff. So this all information will be keep in the DBMS system, right? And after that software installation completed, you can start installing the database. Okay, so database is another thing. So this way it will work. Okay, so one by one, 32, 36, it will keep on moving, keep on progressing. So these are the some ways. Okay, so in the previous video uh, which had been shared on my channel, right? So there is a GUI version, so how to install the Oracle database and drop the database using the only GUI DBC version. Okay, Oracle Universal Installer. So using that we can simply install and drop the database. Okay, there is no any rocket science there. So this way it will work, right? So it is progressing, you can see 40% and now it is 43%. Though it is progressing under the step of starting the Oracle instance. Okay, so there is a difference, right? SID means system identifier. Okay, SID means system identifier, and SID is linked to the instance. Instance means it is a collection of all the background processes that is running a database. Okay, so for example, in the rack system we are having 3 or 4 nodes, so each of the nodes having its own instance. Okay, and when we collect, okay, when we collect all the instance, it becomes a database. Okay, so the database files and all the instance files are keep in the shared storage, which we call as ASM, shared storage. Okay, so inside a ASM directory, ASM disk, we will store the data files. Okay, we will store the data files. On the another, we will store the FRA. So likewise it will work. So there are other disk also there in the rack system, like vote disk. Okay, OCR disk. Voting disk is a ASM disk. Okay, it is also called it is also a type of ASM disk, which will hold the node membership information about all the nodes present in the cluster, right? And each node will have its own instance, but it will be running from the single ASM disk. Okay, so database is a wide scope concept, while the instance is based on the each node, right? Each node having its own instance. Okay, so what disk will do a recording of the node membership. Okay, while the OCR disk, which is called as Oracle Cluster Registry, there is a one thing also, there is one file also, OLR. Okay, Oracle Local Registry, which will be present on each node. So inside the Oracle rack system, okay, inside the Oracle rack system there is a mother node. Okay, so all this stuff we can do from the mother node, and if that node goes down, the second node become the mother node. Okay, so this way it will work. So OCR, is Oracle Cluster Registry, will keep the record of all the configuration of the rack and CRS inside itself, right? So OCR is a very important file, and also the voting is also an important file. If one of them get lost, okay, if one of them got lost, so the system will not wake up. Okay, so that's why a concept which is called as multiplexing. Okay, multiplexing and redundancy is necessary. Multiplexing is particularly used for control files. Okay, so we can store more than one control file in different location. For example, you can store a control file at one ASM disk, the next control file can be stored on the another ASM disk. So in this way, so if the one control file lost, you can take the backup from the second control file. So this way it will work, right? And the next thing is redundancy. So redundancy means creating 1, 2, 3 or 4 copies of a same file. Okay, for example, for OCR voting disk, we can create multiple voting disk and multiple OCR disk. Okay, so in case one of them goes down, you can take the help of the another ones. Okay, and the system can be wake up. So in this way it will work. So and in the RackDB there is a concept as a local listener and scan listener. Okay, so scan means single client access name. Okay, so it is the name using which we can connect to the entire cluster web databases. Okay, so only single name and single listener is there, so using that we can connect any of the node. Okay, so why the RackDB is used? RackDB is used for availability purpose, high availability purpose. So for example, if your application is running on the 4 node system, okay, so if one node goes down, you can take the help of the other three nodes. If two goes down, you can have two more nodes. Okay, so this way the you can prevent the downtime of the system application. Okay, so for that, the case for which the ReactDB is used. Okay, real application cluster DB is used. So the installation of that is much lengthy as compared to the standalone installation which we are currently doing. So now you can see, guys, we have completed our Oracle database installation using the silent installation method. Now we will check that Oracle DB is running in the background or not. You can see Pune is running there, right? Listener also running there. Now we will check that listener entries. Okay, so it is running. Now check, select host name, instance name, right? Startup time, month, year, hour, minute, second, and give the name as startup, alias as startup. So you can see, so current date is matching to the that, right? So hope guys this will be helpful for you. Thank you for watching this video.